Most of us have some kind of debts, whether small or big. Many people think, right now I earn 25k a month. Once my salary becomes 50k or 50,000, all my debts will disappear. But the truth is that never gonna happen. If your debt is 1 lakh right now, when you're earning 25,000, tomorrow when your income increases to 50,000, your debt may become 2 lakh or 3 lakh. Because for someone who lacks financial discipline, increasing income does not automatically reduce debt. So in this video, let's discuss how to manage debt properly, the strategies we can use, and the lifestyle changes we need to make. And most of these are not just theories, these are the methods I have personally tested and applied in my own life. And I believe anyone can follow that. So if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. And please don't forget to enable the bell button. So without further delay, let's get on the video. I'm Adil Hussain. Welcome to my channel. Living a life without bad debts is a symbol of financial discipline. So when we consider our financial life as a good, strong building, it has 3 strong pillars which carries the whole building, which are health insurance, life insurance, and financial management. These are the 3 strong pillars or foundation of a good financial life. Without a strong foundation, it can fall anytime. Why do people fall into debt? One of the biggest reasons is people don't have a clear understanding of their income and expenses. This is especially common in people who have just started working. During the first year of earning, most people don't even think about saving because after years of struggling without a job, they finally just started earning and naturally want to enjoy their life and fulfill their desires. Because of this excitement, many people take loans and spend money without proper planning. And after a year, when they look back, they realize, I earned all this money, yet I don't have any savings. And all I have left is debt. Ironically, many people have fewer debts when they were unemployed. Once they start earning, their debts actually increase, simply because of overconfidence. Like we think, I have a job now, I'll manage somehow. And because of that confidence, we take on responsibilities and loans that are beyond our ability or that are beyond our capacity. But after a year or two, the reality hits. Many expenses that seem small and harmless in the beginning slowly become the building block of debt. Now, in step by steps, let's see how to clear off all your debts. Step 1. Write down all your debts without missing any single debt. You may have different kinds of debt: personal loans, EMIs, credit card dues, money borrowed from friends or family, gold loans. The first thing you should do, take a sheet of paper and start listing everything. Write down which bank the loan belongs to, how many credit card dues you have, outstanding due on each card, and any money borrowed from others. When you see everything written down in one place, you will finally understand how deep the hole really is. And next thing you should do, list all your sources of income: primary income, secondary income, and any side income. List all that and together calculate your total monthly income. And now compare your monthly EMIs or dues, loans, whatever, with your total monthly income. Sometimes someone earning 25,000 per month may unknowingly paying 15,000 to 20,000 every month towards EMI. That leaves only 5,000 for living expenses. Then to manage daily expenses, they start using credit cards. When one card bill becomes due, they use another card to pay it. Then they use a third card to pay the second card. Without realizing, the debt keeps multiplying. Okay, let's come to the second step. Now you have listed all your debts. Now look for the debt that you are paying highest interest. For example, some loans have 20% interest, some have 15%, some have 18%, some have 8%, some have 10%, like that. So just note that interest rate next to the debt amount or loan so that you can easily find out which has highest interest. Arrange them in a format of highest to lowest. The debt with highest interest rate should come first and the debt with lowest interest rate should come at the bottom. The loan with highest interest rate should be your first priority. Suppose your monthly income is 25,000 and your total EMI is 15,000. If you continue like this, it will take years to become debt free. That's why one of the best thing you can do is create an additional income. Even an extra 8,000 or 10,000 can make huge difference. In fact, in my opinion, every person should have at least 2 to 3 income sources, whether it's a part-time job or freelancing, a small business or something else. Find a way to increase your income according to your skills and lifestyle. Once you have an additional income, use that money to aggressively repay the debt with highest interest rate. That decision alone can save you thousands of rupees in interest and help you become debt-free much faster. Next, step 4. Consider debt consolidation. For example, if you have a loan with 20% of interest and another bank is willing to offer you a loan at 11% or 12%, it may be a good idea to shift your loan. Even a difference in 2 to 3% in interest can save a significant amount of money over time. In such cases, you can take a lower interest loan and use it to close the existing high interest loan. However, before doing this, always check the pre-closure charges with your bank. Some loans impose penalties for closing them early. If those charges are too high, the interest saving may not be worth it. So always calculate the numbers carefully before making a decision. Step 5. Enter power saving mode. Until your debts are completely cleared, you need to put yourself in a power saving mode. Think about your smartphone. When the battery becomes low, we switch on power saving mode to conserve energy until we can charge it again. Similarly, when we are burdened with debt, we need to temporarily reduce unnecessary expenses and focus on financial recovery. This doesn't mean you should stop living your life completely. It simply means that until your financial situation improves, you should avoid unnecessary spending and prioritize clearing your debts. Step 6. Create a budget. First step towards controlling expenses is creating a budget. Personally, I use an app called Account Manager, which is available in the App Store and Play Store. And this is not a promotion of any apps. I'm simply sharing something that I personally use. You can use any expense tracking app you prefer. So in that app, set a monthly spending limit. Like if your salary is 25,000, enter that in the income section of the app. And create a separate record for each month, like June, July, August, September, like that. At the beginning of the month, enter your budget amount as cash in. Then every time you spend money, no matter how small the amount, immediately record it under cash out. Yes, even if it's just 10 rupee or 20 rupee, develop the habit of recording every expense. The biggest advantage of this method, you'll always know how much money is left in your monthly budget. For example, if you see only 5,000 is left for the rest of the month, you'll automatically become more conscious. Without a budget, we often spend money carelessly. First we start with spending what we have, then start spending what we don't have, and eventually end up borrowing more money. That's exactly how debt keeps growing. So if your goal is to become debt-free, creating and following a monthly budget is absolutely essential. Build discipline through consistency. If you are earning 30,000 a month, decide in advance how much you are willing to spend in a month and stick to that limit. During the first few months, it may feel difficult, but after 2 to 3 months, budgeting will become a habit. Slowly, you'll notice that your debts are reducing. Your stress levels start coming down, and within 1 or 2 years, many of your debts could be completely cleared. That's the power of consistency and discipline. Once you become debt-free, don't abandon the habits that helped you to get there. Make financial discipline is a permanent part of your life and start following 50-30-20 rule. It's one of the most simplest and most effective budgeting rule. According to this rule, 50% of your income should go to your needs, 30% should go towards your wants, and 20% should be saved or invested. 50% towards your needs. What are needs? Which are essential for your daily needs and survival. These includes groceries, house rent, electricity bills, medicines, children's education, and fuel expenses. Like all these expenses are come under your needs. These are unavoidable expenses and should be given priority. Next, 30% towards wants. Wants are things that improve your lifestyle, but that are not absolutely necessary. For example, buying a new smartphone or buying a new TV, going on vacation, dinner at restaurant. These things are important for enjoying your life, but they should be done within limits. 50-30-20. The remaining 20% should go towards your savings or investment. For a real life example, if your salary is 50,000, 25,000 can be used for needs, 15,000 can be used for wants, and 10,000 should ideally be saved or invested. So this is how you become debt-free, and this is how you should manage your finances, control your debts, and build a strong foundation for your financial life. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this video helpful. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe, and please don't forget to enable the bell button. I will see you in my next video. I am Adil Hussain, signing off.